Hello, hello. Just realized my fan is on. Let me get that off. Okay, that should turn off in a minute. Hello, welcome back to another video. So today is going to be a mixture of triggers, but it's also going to be a reflective video. And my birthday is July 23rd, and I'm turning 31 years old. Crazy, especially if you have been watching me since I started my channel. I was maybe 26 or 27 when I started. No, I had to be 25 actually. I was quite a bit younger, and I just thought it would be nice to kind of reflect on my 20s and talk about the beauty of being in my 30s, because it has been really special. I feel like a completely different person than I was even like at 29. I have changed so much, and I truly feel like the best, happiest, healthiest. Oh, the fan just turned off. Hopefully you guys can tell. But I feel like the happiest and healthiest version of myself. And somebody had requested, like, hey, your birthday's coming up. What if you just reflected? And I was like, that's a brilliant idea. Like, yes, I would love that. I'm a Leo. Even though I don't really care that much for astrology at this point in my life, I do still strongly resonate with Leo behaviors. I'm on the last day of a Cancer and the first day of a Leo, and I feel like I definitely am that. I'm very nostalgic and emotional, which tends to be more of a Cancer trait, and I can be loud and extroverted and all of these things that are associated with a Leo. But I'm looking at Prince right now. He's just staring at me from bed. You're so cute. Do you want to come say hi, Cookie? Come here. Come here. He's cozy in his bed next to me, so maybe we'll just leave him. But hi, Cookie. You're so cute. So, where do I begin? Obviously, if you have watched my other videos, you know that I had a traumatic loss when I was really young. My mom passed away from cancer when I was 17 years old, and I was essentially emancipated. I don't know how we kind of worked around that. I lived with a family friend. It was like written in my mom's will, but I was on my own very quickly. And I feel like in a lot of ways I matured very quickly, but I also was very naive because I entered the world with no parents. My dad, not a part of my life, and my mom was my everything. And so I was just a sweet, naive young girl. I had to grow up quick, and I feel like as a result, my 20s, I had to learn the hard way in a lot of situations. Oh, Prince is listening to me. You're so cute. You listening? Oh my gosh, I have to take a picture. If you guys want to see how he's looking at me right now. I had to learn the hard way in a lot of ways, because I'm sorry, you just look so cute. I had to learn the hard way in a lot of ways because I didn't have my mom to say, like, oh, puppy, you're distracting me. Okay, he's not doing it so much. I had to learn the hard way in a lot of ways because I didn't have my mom to correct me and teach me. She did such a great job of teaching me as best as she could. And she definitely, I feel like, instilled a lot of moral values and gave me like a wisdom compass, if you will. But I also feel like I was kind of just like thrown to the wolves once I moved to LA, because I was on my own and I didn't have family or anything, and I was like 20, 21 when I did that. And yeah, there was a lot of things that I don't think I would have done, or maybe even things I'm not necessarily proud of from my 20s. But also, I try to give myself grace because I was doing the best that I could as a young girl without, you know, a mom or dad to call and check on them. But, you know, I know that this is not a rarity. So many kids go to college, or they're not very close with their family, or, you know, I'm not a special case by any means, but yeah, I just don't think I really had the concern that a parent would in my life, and the love that a parent would in my life. And so when I moved to LA, I was trying to fill a lot of those gaps, which is naturally impossible. But each year something changed. But man, I dealt with a lot of mental health issues. I was severely depressed, very insecure, very anxious, still working through a lot of the trauma that I had experienced. I actually don't know if I want to talk about this for too long, because I feel myself getting sad, and I don't want to get sad, because I'm honestly not sad at all right now. But I can't reflect too much on my past, because it just is a little much for me still. There's still a lot that I haven't processed, and I know I need to go to trauma therapy for it, but I've done such a good job of compartmentalizing things. And as I'm telling you guys these things, I'm like opening a big box, and then there's a smaller box, and then there's a smaller box, kind of like those Russian dolls. That's what we're doing right now, and the boxes are getting smaller, and I'm like, oh wait, no, close the boxes back up. Gives me the heebie-jeebies. So all of that to say that, yeah, my 20s, I don't know that I can look back at them fondly, although that's not true. I can. There were so many amazing, incredible, wonderful blessings and experiences and people that I knew, met, got to experience, you know, in my 20s. But I just know how much I was struggling to understand who I was, who I wanted to be. A lot of external validation that I was seeking. Even when I look back at ASMR videos from that time, like when I first started, I'm like, oh, that poor girl was so unsure of herself. Not in the videos, just in general. I can just see it. It makes me sad. Not me crying during an ASMR video. I can feel the tears. But I'm also very aware that that girl is still me, and we're still the same person. And I'm so grateful to be where I'm at in my life now. Oh, I might cry. Life has not been easy for me, but also in so many ways I've been so blessed with the hand that I was dealt. It really could have gone two ways. I could have ended up in a really bad place, but instead I've ended up where I am now, and I'm just so grateful. I'm so grateful to have gained the confidence that I have in myself. I'm so grateful to have my partner. I'm so grateful to have my pets, Duke and Prince and Vermicelli, and all of my previous pets. I had Herman us, but they are paid to give us a certain level of, not reassurance, but care. You know, their job is to care about what we have to say and help us understand ourselves on a deeper level. And while I have seen a lot of therapists in my life, they have all helped me in some way. And so I'm really grateful for that. And I just did a get ready with me video excited, and I don't know if I said this already in the video, but I know I said it in the Get Ready With Me that I filmed, but I said that a lot of people would tell me that when you enter your 30s, they're like, oh, your 30s are the best, they're the best years of your life, you know who you are, you're more financially stable, you, basically those two things, like, you're more confident in who you are, and how you want to be perceived, and all these things, right? And I really used to think to myself, like, oh, they're just saying this to make themselves feel better about the fact that they're 30, because I was like, nothing can be better than your 20s, you only get to have your 20s once. And now I look back and I'm like, I'm so happy that that door is closed, and I'm at the very beginning of my 30s. How exciting. There's a whole world still for me to experience and see, God willing, continuing to discover who I am, discovering my fashion and my hobbies. I feel like I finally have the attention span for a hobby that will last more than a month, and whatever new friends may come along the way, different projects that I have going on in my career, marriage, getting proposed to, babies, yeah, Ryan and I are gonna have babies later in life, like we're gonna push it close, probably at like 34, I still need a little bit more time, but I could be a mom now, crazy to think about, but I could do it, so there's just a lot to look forward to, and for somebody who didn't even think they would be here, to see 30 in the peak of my depression, I'm just so happy that I am here. And I hope that every day I'm making my mom proud, and even though I'm sure I have moments where I'm not making her proud because I'm being a brat or too hard on myself or getting in my own way, but I'm really happy. I'm so happy, and I'm so grateful, and I still have moments where I get scared and I feel unsure, but there's still a difference because I know I'm gonna be okay. I know that, and yeah, 31 is a weird and random age. It kind of feels like when you turn 19, you're like, what am I supposed to do? I'm not 21, not even 20, I'm just 19. I just turned 18 last year. So that's how 31 feels. But I'm really happy. I'm happy that 31, as mundane as it is, feels like such a milestone for me. So anyway, I brought up little things that I wanted to do, like tapping triggers with. I got some nice stuff, like this candle. I got this at TJ Maxx, but I think I'll save it for a different video. I have these really pretty stickers. Oh, that's so nice. You literally have 2 sheets of them. These were inspo for a clothing project I'm working on, and I've got this really pretty, like, custom case that I had made for me a few months ago. I had great triggers for tonight, is my point, but I just ended up yapping instead. So I will definitely do it at some point this week. I might do 3 videos this week, we'll see, because I have this one, and then I want to do a part 2 to the asking you personal questions, and I want to take advantage of the fact that I just got my nails done. How pretty. They look so beautiful. I'm sorry my knuckles are so wrinkly, I don't know what that's about, but yeah, I just got them done today, and I wanted to do like a nail tapping video. I have a little memory bank of comments you guys say, and someone said, those nails look too good to not be doing a nail tapping video. and count